In the introduction to Precision Story Episode 1, I introduced the Precision Story Video On Demand service for B2B storytelling, where I said our dwindling attention spans and preference to learn through video is driving a transformation in B2B storytelling away from predominantly telling your story through text-based content that quite frankly most people don't read, to architecting your story as a series of short episodes, like creating a TV show for each of your products or services. But how do you do this, especially with limited resources? Well, let me introduce you to an answer, the PrecisionStory Originals Video Programming and Development Professional Service. The service is broken into a menu of 6 phases: scope, research, architect, produce, publish, and measure. In the first phase, we set the scope for the program, identifying the target customers and their challenges we aim to resolve through your product or service. In the second phase, we research the market to make sure the stories we create are on mark. First, we extract the voice of the customer through interviews of your customers, partners, and their subject matter experts. Second, we learn from the data, answering questions like, what is your customer status quo? What are their challenges? And what are their obstacles to adopting new technologies like yours? Finally, we report back the findings, ultimately making recommendations on what shows to create. In the third phase, we architect the shows, leveraging existing storytelling patterns. For instance, we can explore the Precision Story framework that breaks the overall story into episodes that map to answering the fundamental why, what, who, and how questions. We can also explore architecting shows to utilize popular patterns, such as Shark Tank, Ask This Old House, and The Tonight Show. We also want our shows to be interesting, so we'll keep in mind that people watch generally because there are interesting characters, often the heroes in our stories. They don't need to be famous, but should have relevant knowledge and or humor that they contribute to the story. And these characters resolve some level of conflict, whether man versus self, man versus nature, or man versus man. In the fourth phase, we act as the producer for creating the video content, planning and coordinating the various aspects of the video production. And as producer in phase 5, we're available to oversee the publishing of the content both on horizontal and vertical sites such as YouTube, Precision Story, and Construction Exec. Finally, in phase 6, we'll measure and report back analytics so we know how your shows are doing and to gain insights on how to improve our storytelling. And given we'll likely be working with your team, you can choose the phases in the video programming and development service in which you'd like to engage to best augment your existing resources. If you're interested in learning more, please don't hesitate to email me directly. Thank you so much for your time.